thrill me.
I'm gonna name you Kodo. You get a name too, Podo.
His name is Happy Harry Hardon. He's a total sex maniac.
Of course.
Welcome, everybody, to a bonus episode of The Unkind Rewind. Been, like a month and a half since Sean and I last spoke. Well, technically we recorded last night, but...
It's been a month and a half since the last one?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was Halloween, right?
I don't know. It's all
I think it was Halloween.
This year is just fog and...
Yeah. I'm Josh Dugan. This is Sean McGrath.
Yeah.
Sean, how are things?
Yeah, let's just talk more about the fog of war and the miasma of a polluted River Thames. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Probably as I didn't talk about if it was October, I'm in kind of the throes of screenings for SAG. And although I'm not on the nominating committee, more's the pity, I still am seeing quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I think, I'm going back to see movies multiple times now too, which is somewhat new for me. It's not just because of a memory issue, although, senility does creep in. It is just to kind of see, I'm never going to see something terrible twice. Right. But sometimes I want to go back and confirm my suspicions about the quality of a movie, look for new things. And yeah, I've been really happy going back and seeing things twice now. I've seen One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value, and Train Dreams all twice.
Okay.
And those are all in the theater.
Yeah. I've seen two of the three of those. I've seen one of them twice.
Yeah.
One of them twice in the theater.
So Sentimental Value is the one that you still need to see.
That I still need to see. That I do very much want to see. To my knowledge, it's not playing here yet.
Okay. I'll get on that.
Yeah. Can you make that happen, Sean?
What?
Can you make that play here, Sean?
Yeah. I can talk to. Is it Yoakum or Yakum? We know.
I assumed it was Joachim, but I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, if he's listening, he should chime in.
By the way, listeners, sorry to interrupt. But it sounds now that someone is doing handyman work in the apartment downstairs. So apologies for that. We had to delay recording because Sean's next door neighbor was getting a new bathtub put in, and now it's downstairs. I'm hearing a drill after having heard hammering right up until the point at which we started recording, and then it stopped, and I thought maybe we'd be okay, but...
we'll to add insult to injury, Josh, I just realized my headphones weren't plugged in, so...
fun.
There's that, yeah. Welcome, listeners.
Yes. Whatever. Not everything's going to be perfect.
No. This is also a week where I see Wicked, Marty Supreme, and one other one. The Secret Agent, which is Brazil's submission for international picture. Is it international picture or foreign language film? What's going on here?
I think it's international now.
They changed it, right?
I think.
Yeah. So could a British movie win Best International?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. It's going to be a tight race for foreign language film this year.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
So obviously, Sentimental Value is supposed to be great. Park Chan-wook's favorite, or a new film, is supposed to be fantastic.
It is.
I know there's one I'm missing. Another heavy hitter.
There's that, it was just an accident, the Iranian French, Joseph Panir, I can't quite remember his name. He's the guy that has to smuggle his movies out of Iran.
Right.
And then I think there's one from Spain called SIRAT, and there's some varying accents over those vowels. So Sirat, Sirat, I don't know. Anyway, good stuff, good movies. It's that time of year.
Right.
But also it's, the holidays in New York, which I'm not ecstatic about. It's a huge influx of tourism.
Are you getting out? Are you leaving at some point?
Yeah, I'm getting down to Atlanta to escape all this, but I still have another week or so.
Okay.
To try to do everything before I head out. And yeah, I mean, I'm not a big crowd guy. I would say I'm a big anti-crowd guy.
Sure.
Makes a lot of sense that I live in New York City. But yeah, whatever. I mean, this is kind of our holiday episode, right, Josh?
Yeah, I guess it is. Sorry, I'm holding for anticipated noise.
I don't hear the noise that you're talking about.
Yeah, but the mic will hear it because it's into the wall that's directly below the wall that I'm right next to. So.
And these are not your normal demons, though, right?
No.
Okay.
This is seriously. I never hear a peep.
Yeah.
And then the instant that I have to roll sound during the day. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
great.
and the irony is that I felt like I was being jackhammered myself as my neighbors were pulling out their bathtub.
Have you seen anything of the big recent releases that you didn't like?
If you ask me that in 2 days, I might talk to you a little bit about Wicked for Good.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I hated Ella McKay.
I saw that, yeah.
This is the James L. Brooks, and this is always a bad sign when they read your resume or they put from the director of, and everything is 30 20
years ago.
Yeah. Sometimes 40. From the director of Terms of Endearment.
And As Good as It Gets.
And Broadcast News comes
and Spanglish.
Sure, can't forget Spanglish. Comes a movie that feels 30, maybe 40 years too late in a lot of respects. I can't quite tell you what the point of that movie was. They said it in 2008, and I think that that's their way of trying to impress upon you when politics were still idealistic.
And probably to get around smartphones.
Yeah, I mean, there are some phones in it, but yeah, I don't know how smart they are.
Flip phones, probably.
Flip phones, yeah. Zach Morris, Saved by the Bell specials. It was a nothing burger. I think I said it's everyone's mom's favorite movie.
Okay.
Of the year.
Did you see Frankenstein?
I did see Frankenstein, yeah.
Did you like it or no?
I liked enough things about it.
Okay.
Did you not like it?
No.
Did you...
It's the most I've not liked a GDT movie.
Interesting. Okay.
I thought it looked fucking terrible.
Okay.
When they go up into the tower, did they just put slightly different skin on the set from fucking Wicked?
Sure.
All of the CGI is god awful. The wolves were comically bad.
Wolves are almost... I don't know if anybody's ever done wolves well, except for maybe the Grey.
Terrible. But I thought it was DOA. I thought it didn't work. I thought it was very boring. I really disliked the Jacob Elordi vocal effect that they were doing, where they were doubling and dropping, so it sounded like he had two voices kind of. I disliked so much about it. I thought it was bad. When
we talked on a previous episode about Robin Hood, we talked about our Robin Hood kind of tier list. Where would you put the GDT Frankenstein in sort of what you've seen of Frankenstein movies? Where would you put it? I mean, we're talking 1931. We're talking
31 is number one.
Robert De Niro.
I never saw the De Niro one. I don't think, I don't remember. I don't remember it. I'm sure I saw it. I had to have. Who directed that?
I think Brana did, right? Didn't Brana do it?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I saw it. I don't remember shit about it. I had fewer issues with that than I did with this, but I think both weren't good.
When we talk on this show about saving graces, we try to find something. What was your saving grace of Frankenstein?
I really don't think there was one.
I thought the opening was awesome.
I didn't like the opening either. I thought the opening was it's very like CGI heavy, and in the opening it's like you feel like you're watching a fucking superhero movie or something in a bad way. Like I feel like you're watching like a Marvel movie from 2015.
Okay, well, they did have a Wolverine healing factor that they added to this movie.
Yeah.
So maybe that's a little bit of the superhero element. Do you think that it's GDT that's kind of...
I think it's Netflix.
Hmm.
I mean, I think the movie doesn't work on its own, but I think Netflix doesn't have people with taste working there.
It's not Charles Dance's fault.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, right. I had to think for a second.
Doctor, the dad. But I mean, that is going to be something we're going to have to deal with for a while.
Right. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But I just like when you work with Netflix, you work with Netflix's people a lot of the time, and I think the CGI was like so bad it was distracting. The only stuff that worked was the stuff in Victor's childhood home, I think. Because that was you were on practical fucking sets.
Yeah, that was a great set. I mean, very narrow window there too. Not a lot of time spent there. Well, yeah, I think it's getting mixed more than anything.
I feel like I was on an island.
Really?
Especially on Letterboxd. Like, I felt like I was the low man on Frankenstein.
Yeah, I like Oscar Isaac. I really like Oscar Isaac.
I think he was in a different, very bad movie.
He was in like a 1931 movie. He was in almost like a silent movie and then they flipped on the audio or something.
I like him generally, and
I like him generally. Yeah.
Did you see Wake Up Dead Man?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds enthusiastic. I didn't like Glass Onion.
I didn't love Glass Onion. I thought this was the worst of the three.
Wow.
And I like Rian Johnson generally.
I do as well. Wow, if you think it's worse than Glass Onion, I'm in trouble.
Yeah. My issue is that there are three actors who have anything to do, and it's an ensemble piece. I mean, I guess you could argue Glenn Close does too, but like it's basically the Josh's O'Connor and Brolin, and then Daniel Craig. They're the only ones with anything to do, and the rest is just like why are these stars here?
I went to a screening of The Mastermind. Kelly Reichert was there, and she said that kind of how it came about was she felt really bad that Josh O'Connor wasn't getting enough parts.
Yeah, and
decided to reach out and give him a boost. But Josh O'Connor is in kind of every sixth movie. What's his contract right now?
With Hollywood.
Yeah. When does he take the Marvel money?
Yeah. But I don't know. I also felt like Wake Up Dead Man I knew where it was going the whole time, which isn't good.
Yeah. Another Netflix production, right?
It sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Train Dreams they bought Train Dreams, right?
They bought Train Dreams,
yeah.
Correct.
Train Dreams, which we haven't spoken about on mic. I mean, you said it was good, but I hadn't seen it yet. I did see it, and it's fantastic. To me, it's a 1A, 1B. Best movies of this year were that and one battle after another. Though I have not seen Sentimental Value or...
Yeah, I still think...
No Good Choice, is that the...
No Other Choice is absolutely just spellbinding. It's so good.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I've talked to you about this, but pay attention to like what he's doing. Just like what this director is doing.
I mean, I love Park Chan-wook. Yeah.
Yeah. Just shot composition is gorgeous in this movie. Again, I'm really excited to go see that again. That's going to be one of the ones that I need to see twice, like I mentioned earlier. But yeah, Josh and I are very, very high on Train Dreams. Josh and I are high on the source material. Josh is, huge.
I mean, that's one of my favorite novels of the last 15 years, 20 years?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you were the one that turned me on to Dennis Johnson. Because
probably, yeah.
I don't think he was on my radar. before that.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on mine for... I've been reading Dennis Johnson since, 2001 or so.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, I don't know. I'm absolutely smitten with Train Dreams. I think it's way better than even the consensus. The consensus is still pretty high.
Yeah.
I think it's better than that. So
I concur, but yeah.
When next we talk, we'll have a more thorough assessment. Maybe we should do like our top 5 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's still it's way too early for me to be able to do that.
Well, yeah.
I still haven't seen all the foreign shit.
Well, when we get through 2026, we'll do our top 5 for 2025.
I was thinking more like Oscar time.
Sure. We could do that.
Would make sense because everything will have been like wide released at that point, and I'll have seen at least the ones that I want to see.
Yeah.
I do have a surprise for you, Sean.
Yes.
I am going to throw to some audio here. Someone
surprises.
called in to the call-in line. You're not aware of this, but here we go.
Good evening. My name is Bill. First time, long time. And I'm calling because I'm actually Sean's unkind rewind friend from middle school out in Pittsburgh. Happened to Google Sean's name recently, came across the podcast, and have been listening to several episodes. And I just wanted to call and let you guys know that the show's pretty cool. Really dig it. Sounds like Sean's doing great. And, keep up the good work. Only criticism I have is that no one's picked Mannequin yet. So, anyway, keep up the good work, boys, and I'll be listening. Sean, you ever want to get in touch? See ya.
Didn't want his phone number going out for mass consumption there.
Everybody should have Bill's phone number, though.
Yeah. I had to change the file name too, but I can give you his number off mic, Sean.
So what's really strange about that is it sounded like an out of breath friend named Bill that I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I have
Bill that I know also.
That I have from high school, and technically my last year of middle school, because I moved from Pittsburgh back to Minnesota. So until the Pittsburgh name drop there, in my head I was like, oh, it's my friend Bill from Minnesota doing a little thing. And maybe a little out of the ordinary for Bill to do that. I don't think he's a consummate listener to the show.
Which Bill,
he should be. Yeah.
Come on, Bill.
Not
Pittsburgh Bill, Minneapolis
Minnesota
Bill.
Yeah.
Minnesota Bill.
Yeah.
Or I guess St. Anthony Park Bill.
Yeah, he's got a lot on his plate. He has a new dog, so we'll give him a break. Okay. Pittsburgh Bill I was only in Pittsburgh for a couple years, 7th, 8th grade. Yeah. But Pittsburgh Bill was the name I would give to people when I talked about, my best friend from Pittsburgh. So, yeah, this is like this is your life type of moment, because that I did not expect to hear that voice again or hear that name mentioned. So I am, you've quite surprised me, Josh.
Uh-huh. So we've been recording for season 4, and the episode we did with Craig, we kept like teasing and throwing back to like the friend that he had lost touch with, and I had this voicemail.
Funny.
I had to restrain myself from dropping it in then to be like, well, Craig, we don't have your friend Chris, but Sean. Right. I had to stop myself from doing that because that would have waited, like we would have had to wait till March to drop that. So I didn't want to do that. So luckily we had this excuse to throw this in there.
Yeah, and you had already spoiled that Pele was in Victory for Craig, so...
Yes, yeah.
You did a great job restraining yourself on this. Wow, I will definitely get in touch with Pittsburgh Bill. That is a complete blast from the past. And, it's actually funny, there has been kind of a circumspect mentioning of Bill on this podcast. When we talked, and maybe you have a better memory of this, but we talked about... maybe 48 hours or something like that in a roundabout way. And I remember saying that, like, I had a friend in Pittsburgh who had another 48 hours. And it was like one of my first examples of like seeing a like adult film represented in a movie.
Right. Yep.
Because there is a motorcycle chase scene that goes through the screen.
Yeah.
At like a porn theater.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that Pittsburgh Bill had a copy of that movie. I definitely know that that's where I saw it.
I'm trying to think of when was that during the were we talking about just one of the guys maybe?
That's entirely possible because nudity was such a big part of that movie.
Yeah.
I think we did kind of like a
I think
deep
it was
dive.
there. I think it was just one of the guys that we were talking about. But I might be misremembering if you're listening, Bill. Which
we had kind of a psychological deep dive on our adolescence.
Yeah. And speaking of that, I guess we also did that last night for an episode that will be dropping as a bonus full episode about a movie next week.
Oh my God. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Take your daughter to work day?
Yeah. So last night we recorded a full bonus episode on Excalibur with friend of the pod, former guest, and Mordred Tattoo Haver.
Excalibur super fan.
Chad Byrnes. So that was super fun. It's going to be a loose one. I'm not going to do like crazy heavy editing or anything like that. It's just going to be like cleaned up so we're not talking over each other.
We should do a tease though, Josh, of Chad's tattoo if he will give us the rights.
I can pull it up right now, I think, actually.
We need to drop that on the socials when we drop Excalibur because that's what's really going to get people in the door.
But I think I can pull it in right now too into the broadcast. Give me 1 second.
This guy loved Excalibur so much, and
it's a dope fucking tat too.
It is a dope fucking tat. Yeah, it is one of the more kind of sinisterly disturbing suits of armor that you'll kind of ever see in fantasy film and tales of knights. But yeah, Mordred is the I guess the bastard son of King Arthur / nephew.
Yeah. Here it is.
All right, so for...
Wait, that's video. I'll go with a still.
Okay, and for the listeners, it is Mordred on his horse, on his armored horse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so hard to kind of describe this helmet that he wears. It's basically like a representation of a face, of a god's face.
Yeah.
It's gold. It has articulated abs, pecs, and maybe a belly button.
And nips.
So it looks like kind of a gold naked
Batman
body.
and Robin era.
And where is this a calf? What is this?
Yeah, this is his calf.
And it's got this shadowing all around it. It's almost like a sepia tone.
Yeah. It's a killer tat. It's really dope.
I can't imagine anybody has a tat like this.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I think tat. And as we mentioned the first time that at least has been admitted that somebody has come on the show to talk about a movie that they have a tattoo of on their body.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, this one is a little break from the norm as Chad has seen it much more recently.
Yeah, this was not a surprise to Chad.
Yeah. This was not a surprise to Chad. This was, we were like, hey, want to come on and do a bonus episode? You have a tat of this movie. And to be 100% clear, if anything, it was an unkind rewind for me because I had not seen this since high school.
It had been a long time for me too.
Yeah.
To start to finish.
Yeah.
I mean, Chad was watching this once a week. Josh and I just decided to jump in for one of those weeks.
Right. Pretty much.
And then talk to him about it. I think though that for me, one of the big positive spins on talking about Excalibur with Chad was that it felt like there were some new things that we were able to talk about with him, like some things that maybe he hadn't considered or he hadn't realized. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes you need a couple other perspectives in the room, and
sure,
it did not. I mean, spoiler: it did not diminish the ardor and love that he has for this. He might get it. He's probably going to get another tattoo.
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I was the one who had the least least like childhood affinity for it.
Yeah,
You know?
you had
like
you had-
I had like a passing appreciation for it, but I wasn't like someone who loved the movie or for whom it was a childhood staple or anything. It was for you and Chad.
you had the least skin in the game of either
Yes.
of us. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, I mean, you saw Excalibur, so
Oh yeah.
now you're fucked.
Yeah, much more on that next week. Yeah, so I don't know. Obviously, we're actively recording for the upcoming season. We're like 25% of the way through.
We'll get Mannequin in some. Let Bill know now that Mannequin has showed
will
up.
happen.
Yeah, it has showed up.
We're not avoiding it.
No.
And really, I just want to get Mannequin out of the way so we can do Mannequin 2 on the move.
Right.
Which I've seen very recently.
And then Josh has a tattoo of that on his calf.
Yes. I have a tattoo of Christy Swanson turning into a mannequin.
Christy Swanson is your mannequin, right? Like that's the...
Yeah,
the
my mannequin is Christy Swanson,
Okay.
not Kim Cattrall.
Yeah. I mean, I know that you've gotten in a couple fights over that.
Brawls.
Yeah.
With children.
Do not bring that up at like a roadhouse if you see
Yeah.
Josh.
I beat the shit out of a 10-year-old.
Yeah. I mean,
How dare you say my mannequin's Kim Cattrall?
it was a good fight for like the first 30 seconds because he was fast.
Yeah. But then
you got a hold
all I
of him.
needed to do was land one head blow. And
I mean, maybe it's considered cheating, but you had the handcuffs. So you put one on your wrist and then one on his, and so he couldn't get away.
yeah, so it was like a bound knife fight.
Yeah. Like a Sin City when Marv gets a hold of Elijah Wood.
Right.
Yeah, after that it was over.
Yeah.
But I mean, you really have to stop.
Nice try, kid.
You really have to stop when the cops show up next time.
Yeah, that was a rough.
You just saw
couple
red.
months in
This
the-
is a big deal
the
for you. I mean,
stir.
Christy Swanson is one of your people.
Big time. Yeah, we took this down a weird path.
Not weird
Yeah,
for you.
it's- not that weird. So Cinequote.
It's an app.
It's an app.
And
On everything.
we're talking today on our third birthday. So 1,000.
Is
plus
it really
days.
third?
Yeah,
Wow, crazy.
I know.
I've played all but about 50 of the games, I think.
Yeah. Well, one of these days we'll figure out which of those 50. But we put in one of our favorite movies, and I say our, but when I mean mine.
Yeah.
So we'll typically do that. I'll typically put a movie I love on my birthday and a movie I love on Cinequote's birthday.
So it's like a 75-25, 80-20 split on you versus Flat choosing quotes, roughly.
Flet tends to pick the Saturday movies, which
Okay.
family fun,
Sure.
and then
The ones I'm most likely to miss.
yeah. He'll do Fridays most of the time as well, and then
Okay.
sometimes when we have fires in the server room and he's got to do a bunch of things, and
Yeah, you'll hop on.
I might hop on and take one of those two for him. But yeah, it's like a 5. I'll do Sunday through Thursday pretty consistently.
Yeah.
And then Flet's good to go pretty much all the time on Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
But yeah, we're doing a little bit less holiday movies this December.
Sure.
Maybe 1 or 2 a week, if that.
I mean, it would get too predictable, frankly.
Are you current?
So we're recording Tuesday the 16th. I've not done Tuesday.
Okay. So you did Sunday and Monday.
Yeah.
Which I would, at least in my experience of playing these games, I think that we're one of the only movie trivia games that has the balls to do Sing Sing followed by Air Bud, Golden Receiver.
Uh-huh. No, Golden Retriever. No, Golden Receiver. Golden Receiver. You're right.
It is Golden Receiver, yeah.
Was that inspired by that text thread with Drew?
Probably. Yeah, I did just watch it.
Yeah.
We should probably get those guys to play yesterday's game.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Did you, Adam and I, we did some, who was in it? Somebody who was on Munch My Benson was in the movie Spy Mate.
Oh, okay. You guys know TV actors like the back of your hand in a way that I will never know.
Well, this was like a stunt cast, like an actor. I can't remember who it was now. I guess I'll just find out since I'm talking about it. But
what is Spy Mate?
It was a known actor who was in it.
Okay,
Richard Kind. Richard Kind.
Oh, of Firstborn.
Yeah, a Firstborn. Yes, which we talked about on the episode. But Spy Mate is Chimpanzee Spy.
Oh, okay, it's not in the MVP world though.
Well, it's by the same studio that did Air Bud.
Okay, was the MVP franchise like a rival studio then that were like, okay, they've got the dog cornered, we have to get a chimp on ice skates?
I assume it's a rival.
ASAP.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's post-canon, like Golan Globus split,
Yeah.
Where Golan or Globus did Lambada and the other one did, what did they call it? The Forbidden Dance, I think. They each had a Lambada movie.
Okay. Yeah, and
because they were
it's
like, I'm not going to let you beat me to the punch.
Yeah, it's Armageddon, Deep Impact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's Most Valuable Primate. Oh, it is from the people who brought you Earbud. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Now, I am curious about CI Ape.
Oh,
from 2021. I don't know who did that.
What? That's a banger of a title.
It's a great title. But it's going to be a while before we find somebody who grew up watching Spy Mate, but trust me, it's on the radar. Like, I'm on the lookout for this showing up on a list of one of our prospective guests.
Okay, so, Josh, I'm going to ask you, without cheating here. MVP, Most Valuable Primate, was a chimp on skates. What sports did the two sequels specialize in with the same chimp? So they were MVP 2 and MVP 3.
Okay, so one's hockey?
The first one's hockey. Yep.
Okay. Downhill skiing?
Very close. Snowboarding.
Well, I was going to go from downhill skiing to biathlon.
Okay, biathlon. Biathlon would be great. I will say, though, I mean, it's a little unfair to you because they changed the title to MXP.
Okay.
For the third one, Most Extreme Primate. Yeah. And he does look pretty badass on his snowboard. I mean, I gotta say.
Is he, like, doing the half pipe, or what's going on?
He probably does the half pipe in the movie, but on the cover, he's just going full speed.
Okay.
So now you need to guess what the sport is for the second one, Most Vertical Primate.
The ski jump?
It's actually skateboarding.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, but I actually think you're kind of right in a roundabout way. He does look like he's going up the half pipe on the box.
Okay.
And he is shredding, dude.
Maybe we do like bonus episodes where we just watch the MVP franchise.
Yeah, and this would have been the greatest of all coincidences. Unfortunately, we can't quite get there. The lead in Most Vertical Primate is Richard Karn.
Oh. Al.
Yeah, Al from Home
Al
Improvement.
Borland.
But yeah. And I've probably mistaken those two names before.
Oh, Karn and Kind? Yeah. I've been working my way through the full-time secret base thing where John Boyes is using tool time. Using the tool time dynamic from Home Improvement to talk about the invention of basically the internet, but like telegraph, like so like Samuel Morris is really the Tim the Toolman Taylor, and is Alexander Vane is his like Al Borland, who actually knows what he's doing. Because if you look into like everything that Samuel Morris was doing, this is the first section of it is on the invention of the telegraph, and Morris is a fucking idiot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. You're gonna have to send it to me.
Oh yeah, it's great. Do you ever watch any of the John Boyes stuff? He did the Dave Steeb thing.
I don't think so.
He mostly does like sports stuff, but he did a really great YouTube doc on
John Boy.
John Boyes.
Oh,
not John Boy. John
okay.
Boyes, Boyes. So he did the history of the Seattle Mariners, which was great. He did it's like a 7-hour history of the Minnesota Vikings, which is fucking amazing. Like, I don't like the Vikings. I watched every episode of the Vikings doc.
All right, we're getting a kind of a out of the blue recommendation here from Josh.
Oh, I feel like I've actually talked about him on the pod before, but
Really?
really great stuff. Yeah, I'll send you the links.
His face is not familiar.
Okay.
One more thing here, just on MVP, because
yeah,
it's going to be a while before we talk about it again. On the Wikipedia, under reception, it says, and this is, by the way, the second one, the sequel, Vertical Primate.
Okay.
It says, on Rotten Tomatoes, the film has 3 reviews listed, all negative. It's a shocker.
That's just because I haven't reviewed it.
Yeah, you could maybe bring it back up.
Yeah, I hated Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, but Most Vertical Primate, the second in the MVP series, is a banger.
The guy who directed MVP also directed MVP 2, Airbud 7th Inning Fetch, Spymate, Airbud Spike. No, he did not. He only produced Airbud Spikes Back.
Oh, is this Robert Vince?
Yes.
Oh, man. The legend.
Air Buddies, Snow Buddies, Space Buddies, Santa Buddies, The Search for Santa Paws, Spooky Buddies, Treasure Buddies, Santa Paws 2. I'm going to stop there. I think that's enough.
Because you're burning our next podcast, the Vince Cast.
I mean the amount of listeners at this point that we're losing is a hemorrhage. This is a GSW to the chest.
Yeah, so everybody be on the lookout for our Splinter podcast, the Vince Cast.
Yeah. Until
then, or until next week, I guess. Happy holidays, and we'll be back with old buddy Chad Byrnes to talk about Excalibur.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Fun up. You're gonna have a blast.
Till then.
Bye con Dios. That was another installment of the Unkind Rewind, mining our childhood for content, one film from a guest's past at a time. Unkind Rewind is a Munchcasts production and can be listened to wherever you download your podcasts and watched on the Unkind Rewind YouTube channel. Music for this and every other episode of Unkind Rewind was composed by Divorcio Suave. Rate, review, like, and subscribe to Unkind Rewind on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, and Good Pods. Links to all of our social media accounts are in our show notes, but you'll find us as at Unkind Rewind Pod on Letterboxd and nearly every social media platform, all of which can be found at our website, unkindrewind.com. If you have a question, concern, complaint, or feedback, you can email the podcast at unkindrewindpod@gmail.com or call into our call-in line, area code 507-479-6440, and leave a message that can be played on air. Fans should join the Munchcast Discord to discuss this or any other episode of the Unkind Rewind with like-minded people. This dialogue may just make it into a future episode of the pod. The Unkind Rewind Patreon will be coming soon, so start squirreling that pocket change away. Thank you for listening to the Unkind Rewind.